out in Utah. And here are the starting lineups for Coach Paco Labrador and company. Ali Alessio, Arlie Hansen, Ellen Gundlach, Julia Humphrey, Ava Toppin. And we are underway in this Sunday matinee. It's a bump set to Hawania Lore. An opportunity for Wake Forest. In the middle, that was Sinah Williams. Backpedal by the libero for Wake. Bellows, a denial by Hawania Lore. Bellows resets Wake Forest. Another block of the net, this one by Toppin, and that's how Navy takes the early edge. Issa Boyd to serve. 4 aces this year. Nice dig on the back row by Legita. Thunderous swing by Murphy, but the mids keep it alive. Hawania Lore pops it over. In the middle, Williams. Chased down by the boundary by Hansen. Free ball over from the mids. They set it up far side this time, and there's Boyd to dig it out. In the middle, Toppin. Trickles off the tape. Wake keeps it up. How about that sidewinder off the outside of the hand of Paige Crawford. And Lore delivers. Hopped up by Farrell. Swing over by Legita. Joust at the net. That is won by the 6'2 Williams. Redshirt junior transfer from Mississippi State. Swings and smacks another serve. Cross court set. Buffum trying to find the open hardwood. Free ball from Wake. They set it up again for a Buffum, and she's greeted rudely. Riley Whitekettle. Bellows again to serve. Hansen for a Buffum. Over to the Wake libero. In the middle, nice dig by Boyd for Navy. Fail, lifts it up. They tried to finish it off, but Hawania Lore's there for the dig, and then it's Humphrey in the middle. Ryan Baker added 13, and Paige Crawford had 4 aces. Speaking of service aces, this is Baker. Skied by Crawford. A back set for Ellen Gundlach. Wake tees it up for Crawford. Another sprawling dig from Chambers. Hawania Lore, though, out of position, just has to send a free ball. There's a lot more conviction with that one. Dig on the back row by Alessio. Hawania Lore paints the line amongst the Patriot League, and also third in 11.5 assist percent. Looking for another here. Buffum denied. The midshipman block lettering. Deke set it up for Legita. Gundlach got a piece. This is Buffum. Wake's turn, and again it is the 6'3 freshman causing problems early. Legita, who played club in the top women's league in Poland growing up. She serves. Navy answers. Julia Humphrey with another. Chambers drives the ball over the net. Crawford to answer. Mids reorganize. It's Hawania Lore again into the tape. Bellows to serve. Hawania Lore can't scoop it. Second ace for Bellows, looking for another. Hansen, the setup for Lionberger. Now to Wake with Legita. Navy all out of sorts, and the Demon Deacons take set 1 here in West B. Legita also at 6'1". Crawford 6 foot as well. This is Williams, and the tallest of the bunch starts off the second frame with a kill to make it 1-0. Another season of being right around the team lead in kills at 5'11". Gundlach, she's got a bright future ahead of her. Whitekettle, 2023 All-Conference USA, the first New Mexico State player to earn that honor. Lionberger to respond. Wake for Hawkins, turned aside. Now Bellows goes behind her for Whitekettle, and Doolin's having a nice frame digging the ball out. Let's see if Lionberger can finish it off. Hawania Lore taps it over. Chance for the Deeks. Crawford met at the net. A bump set for Whitekettle. Doolin scoops it out. Towards the net, Hawkins. And Bailey can't get to that one. Farrell knocks it over. Howie Allure with the dig. This is Lionberger. It's in. Alessio to serve. That's a fifth service ace of the year for Ali Alessio. Push-ups time in West B. It's a redshirt freshman year, third on the team in blocks. Former Gatorade Player of the Year nominee in the state of Tennessee. Lionberger through the teeth of the Wake defense. Free ball over from Crawford. Navy knows it. They get it across again for Lionberger. The mids work it third time to Emerson, and it's dug out by Bellows. And then hammered down by Whitekettle. A backbreaker for Navy. Hansen serves it up. Bellows back for Crawford. Hammering one right into the hands of Hansen. It's back to Alessio. Popped up by Crawford. A swing by Murphy. Scramble Hansen. Howie Allure knocks it over. The Deeks reorganize with Crawford. And she just continues to get it done. 7 kills so far. Crawford gets us back going here in the second set. Hansen tracks it down. Howie Allure swings from the back row. This is Lagina, the sophomore from North Carolina. But Wake has another answer. That was Olivia Murphy. Bellows to serve for Wake with the Deeks 3 away from clinching. Hansen for Howie Allure. Stood up. They go right back to her. And this time, Howie Allure delivers. And Anuhea Howie Allure serves up for the mids. Lagina, a thunderous response. Alaji the serve. Lionberger the answer for the mids. 4-time state champ. Serves it up. Deeks looking to clinch. Hansen, Lionberger. No, it's Whitekettle again. With 7 kills in her own right and the identical hitting percentage. As Baker begins this frame with service. Tapped over from the back row by Lionberger. Crawford for the team lead. Yep. 1-0 Wake, and that's how set 3 begins. And as Baker readies for her next serve, some more new faces for the mids in the front row. You got the 6'4" junior Grace Burgoyne out there, and here is Lainey Fiery. Burgoyne tees it up. Fiery trying to link up with Humphrey. This is Crawford on the other side. Howie Allure could not get her hand underneath. Navy played on, but whistles blow play to a stop. And Baker just keeps it rolling. Fiery for Howie Allure. Greeted rudely by Olivia Murphy. Lionberger receives for the mids. Howie Allure rifles that one off the fingertips of Crawford. Chambers laying out for the dig to keep it up. Lagina blocked by Toppin. Crawford answers with the sprawling reach, and then Lagina finishes it off. Farrell will steer that one across the way to Lagina, and it's rejected by Humphrey. 4th service error for the mids. 2 this afternoon for Wake. Boyd sets it up beautifully for Lionberger. Navy reorganizes, and Humphrey guides it over. Whitekettle working the opposite side, delivering that ball with malice. Lagina the serve. Boyd backs it behind her for Humphrey. A lot more aggressive here in this third frame in the middle blocker position. Nagita working quick. Boyd, the back set for Gunlack. Crawford swings over. Awania Lore scoops it out. Lionberger's swing turned aside by Whitekettle. Humphrey sent it right back over. Bellows tees up Hawkins. Boyd for Lionberger. Again, it's Whitekettle. Burrell the serve. Chambers digs it out. Fiery behind her. Burgoyne. Overpowered Bellows, but Wake keeps it up. Crawford with a roll shot. And a kill in the middle for Sienna Morgan. Lionberger to serve. It's an ace. Baker to serve. Theory. Her classmate, Awania Lore. Baker another serve. Theory down the middle. Morgan nearly got a kill. Farrell picked it out. Crawford. A drive handled by Chambers. And then Morgan guides that one right to the empty area. Serve from Chambers. Across the way, Sadie Peck with the kill. Paige Crawford doing the honors. Led the team today with 14 kills. Awania Lore whistled for the violation. And Wake Forest takes this one 25-11.